This is the Flappers live read. It was a crowdfunded pilot. A bunch of people put in money so we could make this beautiful script about Flappers. It's called Toiletnado. And thank you so much for joining in. And without further ado, let's start the show.
Pan outside shot of Flappers Comedy Club. Interior Flappers Bar, day. Barb, the co-owner of Flappers Comedy Club, walks out of the bathroom. She has just taken a massive dump. She sees Dave, the other owner, her husband, wiping down the bar.
Think an intern clogged the toilet.
Dave looks up.
An intern?
It's too early for your accusations, Dave.
She readjusts her pants.
And I guess it's too late for me to take a piss.
Barb chuckles. She loves this meeting.
House Sparks canceled.
Dave tries to hide his happiness at this news.
Well, I guess that means I'll have to headline the main room again.
Also, the Uncle Clyde's comedy contest is tomorrow. So we have to buy more potatoes for the bowl of fries.
Dave nods. Josh, the booker of Flappers Comedy Club, comes running in, sweating profusely.
Sorry I'm late. All the bathrooms were clogged here. So I went to the Starbucks and their bathroom was clogged too. So I went to the Buffalo Wild Wings and the host was a woman, so I left.
Josh, it's fine. Just change the marquee. House Sparks canceled.
Josh nods and runs out of the room in a strange manner.
Where did we ever find him?
Dave puts the wipe down.
Well, I better get ready for the show.
You do the same routine every time.
I could say the same about you, if you know what I mean.
Interior Flappers, back office. Dave is practicing his routine in front of a mirror.
And another thing about my wife.
A knock on the door interrupts him.
Come in.
Delilah, a depressed Flappers Comedy Club waitress, comes in.
Dave, I know you're getting ready for the show, but Dimby's here.
Oh, God. What does he want?
What do you think?
He's not getting his job back. I can't do this every week.
Delilah just stares at Dave. She's given up on life.
All right.
Dave walks out of the office into the bar. Dimby is standing there in a full suit. He's a large, bald, effeminate man with glasses. Toilet paper is stuck to his shoe.
Hello, Dave.
Dave groans.
What can I do for you, Dimby?
You know, Dave, I've done a lot since I've left. I'm sure you've heard of Laughs on Glendale. Of course, the Rite Aid on Silver Lake Boulevard Comedy Festival.
Yeah, sounds like you're doing great.
Dimby smiles stupidly. He knows he's got Dave this time. But then he gets nervous again and begins to perspirate and stutter.
Well, Dave, the truth is I'm unfulfilled. I mean, sure, the Jews for Hilarity and Laugh Like a Gay LGBTQ Fest were a smash hit, but the truth is, Dave, I miss here.
Dave walks over and puts his arm on Dimby's shoulder.
Dimby, you smell like a bottle of Burnett's.
It's aftershave. All due respect, I won't stand here and be accused of being intoxicated. I'm sober, see?
Dimby puts his head back and touches his index finger to his nose.
X, W.
All right.
V.
We get it, Dimby.
No, I'm not done. Watch this.
Dimby begins walking backwards in a straight line with his eyes closed. He doesn't see Jose, the Flappers Comedy Club cook, behind him carrying a stack of plates because he's an idiot and drunk. He bumps into him. They both fall and plates break everywhere.
The fuck, Dimby?
Interior Flappers for day. Dimby sits at a table with a bandage over his head. Barb and Dave stand looking at him.
Dimby, you know we love you, but you can't keep coming here and doing this.
I know.
You nearly killed Jose. And more importantly, all those plates.
I'm sure he'll still be able to burn the pizzas, though.
Dimby.
Dimby stands up.
All right. I can tell when I'm not wanted. I know I'm just another employee to you. I have dreams and grit. I have tenacity and smarts and heart. And most importantly, I have my dignity.
Dimby stands up and walks out. As he's leaving, you see there's a large hole where his pants are split in the back, revealing he's not wearing underwear.
By the way, someone clogged the toilet.
Dimby leaves. Barb looks at Dave.
Wow. I just hope nothing else goes wrong tonight.
Dave puts his hands in the air. Interior Flappers bar. Dave, Barb, Delilah, Jose, and Josh sit, eyes wide, mouth open, staring at the TV in the bar.
Burbank Water and Power is saying that the entire city is facing what is described as a never-before-seen citywide emergency. Virtually every business and something like 60% of residents are experiencing a serious plumbing issue, ranging from leaks, clogged pipes, to overflows.
Dave puts his head in his hands.
Officials are saying that the cause at this time is unknown, but they have been able to tell that the issue started somewhere in downtown Burbank. In fact, it's somewhere near Magnolia Boulevard. It's been dubbed Toiletnado on Twitter.
Barb's oblivious.
Well, that's great. Now we can't have any shows tonight.
Dave, Jose, and Delilah look at Barb.
What? Oh, very funny. You're saying I clogged the whole city? Grow up.
Just then, George, a representative from Burbank Water and Power, walks into the club from outside.
Hey, folks. I'm from Burbank Water and Power. Can I talk with the owner?
Barb and Dave both point at each other and speak at the same time.
That's
That's
him.
her. Both of us, really. Well, how can I help you?
I'm sure you've heard about the plumbing issues facing the city. I'm just here to do a quick inspection. Sorry we didn't call first. It's just a huge emergency. You understand. So I just need to take a look at your bathroom. Hey, didn't this place used to be a macaroni grill?
Dave and George walk out of the bar towards the restroom. As he's walking, Dave looks back at Barb nervously. Interior, Flapper's bathroom. George is in one of the stalls. You can't see him, but you can hear him.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing here, but they've been able to locate the issue to somewhere in downtown Burbank.
Oh, yeah? What do they think is causing it?
It's hard to say, really. We've never seen anything like this before.
Well, it's not like someone just took a massive dump and clogged the whole city, right? That'd be ridiculous.
We're not ruling anything out.
George goes back to working in the stall.
But you folks have nothing to worry about. We'll figure it out and get everything working again. And oh my God!
What is it?
George opens the stall door, walks out saying nothing. He looks like he's seen a ghost.
What have you been doing in the stall today?
What are you talking about? Is this a joke?
Do I look like I'm joking?
I don't know. Nothing. My wife used it earlier.
George walks over and puts both hands on the sink, facing away from Dave for a moment. He turns around.
Your wife's massive dump clogged the entire city of Burbank. You all are responsible for the biggest fiasco in the history of Burbank. Do you know how much money this is going to cost the city? Not to mention the time and how much it's disrupted people's lives.
Whoa, what? That's crazy? That doesn't even make sense.
George points to the bathroom.
What's in there is not human.
Okay, buddy. Watch it. This is my wife you're talking about.
George walks right up into Dave's face.
Are you all Satanists?
What?
What's in there? That's the work of the devil. I know Satan when I see it.
Okay. Look, listen. It's no devil.
No, you listen. I'm leaving. I will not be silent about what I've seen here today.
Dave stops him from walking out the door.
Wait, you can't do that. That'll destroy our business. Look, we're a small club. We can't be known as a comedy club that clogged Burbank.
Your wife should have thought about that before she did what she did.
George tries to maneuver past Dave again. Dave stops him again.
Hold on.
Dave puts his hand in his pocket. He pulls out 5 tickets.
Look, I'm sure we can work something out. What I have here is 5 tickets to see Jeremy Piven, Entourage, in the main room. All right, Earl Skakel's opening.
George looked Dave right in the eyes.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Interior Flappers bar, night. Dave walks into the bar. His clothes are rumpled. He's all shook up.
Well, what's the verdict? Is he still in there?
Go see for yourself.
What?
Go out there and take a look.
Dave sits down at the table by himself and stares off into the distance. Jose gets up and walks past Dave to go see what's up.
Oh my God.
Jose comes running back.
That fool is dead in there. What happened?
Barb screams. Delilah looks shocked. Josh doesn't react at all. Flashback scene. Dave frantically follows George out of the bathroom. George is about to exit Flappers and tell the whole world. Dave looks around and sees a Flappers mannequin that has a pearl necklace. He grabs the necklace off the mannequin and comes at George from behind. Throwing the necklace over George's neck, he strangles him with it like in a gangster movie.
Oh, what are you doing?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
George slowly loses consciousness and dies. Back to present.
It's true. He's dead. I killed him.
What? Why?
Because your massive shit clogged the entire city of Burbank, Barb. And he was going to tell everyone. We'd be out of business if that happened.
Whoa, man, I can't be involved in this shit.
I did what I had to do. What would your family do without this job, Jose? Think about it.
Jose puts his head down. He walks out of the room into the kitchen, interior Flapper's kitchen. Jose holds a framed picture of his family. He puts it down.
It's true. I can't lose this job. I always burn the pizzas. Who else would put up with that?
Interior Flapper's bar.
And Josh, this club is all you have.
Josh looks up. He's been moving back and forth in his chair strangely, but this is normal for him. He stops.
I'm with you, Dave.
Delilah?
I don't want to find another job. I'm in.
All right. Then it's settled. We just keep our mouths shut.
Jose comes back in from the kitchen. Barb gets up from the table.
Seriously, no one else can ever know about this. Not your wife. Not that guy that comes to pick you up sometimes. And, well, you get it. The only people that can know about it are us five.
They hear a rumbling. Something falls in the other room. Dimby comes out from poorly hiding behind a big sign that says Flappy Hour. He still has a bandage on his head, but now he's wearing an Adidas tracksuit instead of the suit from before.
You mean us six?
Dimby, what are you still doing here?
I heard everything.
Dave walks menacingly towards Dimby.
What are you gonna do?
Take me back, or I'll tell the world.
Dave stops.
Fine.
Dimby's face is overcome with joy. He rushes to Dave and gives him a big bear hug.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dave.
Interior Flappers, night. Dimby and Jose stand over the body of George, which has been wrapped in a rug.
All right, Dave. Dave's going to meet us. Dimby, Dave's going to meet us in front. And so we just got to make it look natural, like we're just carrying something from the club out.
Got it.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
They pick up George and start taking him outside. As they get outside, they immediately see a young black couple looking at an advertisement for one of the shows at Flappers.
Oh my God, look at the name of that show. It's called Comedy in Color, and everybody on it's black. LOL.
The couple shake their heads, laugh, and move down the street. They don't notice the two idiots. Jose and Dimby stand there. It's taking too long for Dave to show up.
That was close.
Yeah, what's going on? Where's Dave?
Interior Flappers parking lot. Dave's turning the key to his Pontiac Grand Am. The car is not starting. Dave's car is a piece of shit. He put all his finance into this club, selfless in his pursuit of flappiness, a term his wife coined herself after a huge fight one night that almost ended their marriage.
Darn it.
He turns it in.
God, no freaking car.
Dave reaches into his pocket, pulls out his cell phone. Exterior, outside Flappers. Jose's phone rings. It's Dave.
Your car won't start? All right, Dimby, let's get this back inside.
Exterior, Josh's car, day. Josh is driving his car. Dave's riding shotgun. Dimby and Jose smushed together in the back.
Can you move over, Dimby?
I wish. There's no space. The
two of you ever hear of exercise?
We're almost there.
Good. We dump him in the Burbank landfill, we leave, and we never discuss this again.
Police lights shine from behind the car. The cops are signaling them to pull over.
Oh shit.
Play it cool.
Josh pulls over. A police officer walks up to the window. Josh opens it up.
License and registration?
Josh hands him what he requested.
Why are you moving back and forth all weird like that? You been drinking this morning?
No, I know.
Look at me, son.
Josh looks up at the cop.
I've only had sex once.
What?
Sorry, I mean, I'm doing okay.
Josh smiles weirdly, trying to win over the cop.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to get out of the car.
Dave takes control.
Sorry, officer, let me explain. Josh here is a booker of our comedy club. All right, I run Flappers in downtown Burbank. He's just driving us to get some supplies for the club.
The cop stands up straight, puts his right hand over his gun. There's a very long silence. Then the cop slaps his knee and lets out a big belly laugh.
Booker of a comedy club. Wow, that's a good one. I wouldn't let this guy open a can of beans by himself.
Stops laughing.
I tell you, it warms my heart y'all letting this guy drive around so he can feel normal for a little while or whatever. Anyways, I pulled you over because you were going 45 and a 60. Just speed it up a bit there, Chief.
All right, thanks, officer.
Josh drives off.
Man, that was close. Drive a little faster. All right, Josh.
Burbank landfill day. After driving for a bit, they pull up to the landfill. Josh parks the car. They look over. There's a guard on duty.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Me, Dimby, and Jose will grab the body from the trunk, and together we'll throw it in the fill.
Over there, he might see us.
That's why Josh will go over there and distract him.
They look, and Josh has begun rocking back and forth again.
You sure that's a good idea?
Dave puts his arm around Josh.
A lot of people doubt Josh because of his quirks, but when he puts his mind to something, it gets done.
Dave looks at Josh.
Josh has got this.
Josh nods in the affirmative.
I don't think I got it.
Yes, you can.
I'm just going to get I'm just going to get nervous and not say anything I know. And how do I distract someone? I don't even know how to distract people.
Josh, who books the best club in all of Los Angeles?
Adam Egot.
No, dummy, you. You're the booker of Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. Look at me. You booked the Yoo-Hoo room. You're telling me you can't distract some dumb guard for 15 minutes?
All right. Yes, I can.
Josh gets out of the car. He starts walking up to the guard. He mutters to himself. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Over and over.
As soon as he gets to the garden, I'm going to pop the trunk, and we'll take the body over and dump it in the fill.
Man, Josh is going to mess this up. I know it.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not as good at talking to people as me. I was thinking about it, Dave, that Josh is good, but maybe that I'm back booking. Now that I'm back, I should do the booking.
Dimby, now is not the time. Look, he may be eccentric, but he knows how to get things done.
Exterior, Burbank landfill, guard booth. Josh is standing outside the guard booth in front of the guard.
Sir, I'm calling the police.
No, don't do that.
I've asked you multiple times what you're doing here, and you've just stared back at me like a creep. What is going on?
Sorry. I thought I had said something, but I didn't.
What?
Josh takes a second. He wants to be confident and really nail the next line so as to let the guard know he's normal.
Thanks.
Guard's starting to feel sorry for Josh.
Are you lost?
Yes.
Where are you headed?
Flappers Comedy Club. Flappers Comedy Club in downtown Burbank.
I'm sorry, was that a joke? I've never heard of Flippers Comedy Club, but downtown Burbank's just over there. You got to head that way and get on Glen Oaks. Mm.
While Josh is talking to the guard, Dave, Jose, and Dimby are staring at a large barrier.
All right. We have to throw him over, and he'll roll down. All right, if all three of us can do it, we can just toss him over.
Okay.
Dimby steps back.
I'm not doing it. Not until you promise I can be Booker again.
Dimby, please focus. We could all go to jail for a very long time.
No, I want it. I deserve it. I graduated from Flappers University in just 3 months. Name me another person who's done that.
Dimby, if you don't help us pick up that body on the count of 3, I'll release the footage.
You wouldn't dare.
Flashback. Dimby's in the green room of Flappers Comedy Club, jerking off into a McDonald's bag. Modern day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Modern day. Dave stares Dimby down. He's not budging.
Fine. I'll do it.
They throw the body over. Josh is back with the guard.
Sir, I don't know what this is about, but you are distracting me from my job. And
I am? I'm successfully distracting you.
Yeah. And I'd like you to leave.
That's great.
Okay.
Josh looks behind him. He sees Dave and the guys are back at the car. He smiles. He's actually done it. He waves goodbye to the guard and runs strangely back to the car. The guard just shakes his head. All the guys are in the car now.
I hope Barb's doing okay.
Interior Flappers. Day. Barb is pacing back and forth outside the bathroom.
Delilah, make sure you scrub every corner. No DNA can be left.
Delilah's on her hands and knees in the bathroom, scrubbing it down. All she wants to do is go outside and smoke a cigarette.
Got it, Barb.
This is all my fault. I caused Toiletnado, and now my husband is a murderer.
Dave and Dimby come walking in.
Dave, just listen. About if your mother only knew. If your mother only knew.
Dimby, for the love of God, important shit is going on right now. I don't have time for your beatboxing.
I just wanted to show you how good it's gotten.
Barb runs up.
How did it go?
It's done.
I called Frank.
Oh, no, not Frank.
What else can we do? We have to find a way to hide our tracks.
Not him. Anyone but him.
Dave, I know you don't like him, but do you know anyone else that we can trust and knows about plumbing?
Trust Frank. Yeah.
I'm sorry, honey. I don't see any other way.
Ah, Christ. I'll be in my office. I have to think.
Barb walks out of the room too, leaving just Dimby and Delilah, who's come out of the bathroom.
Oh, wow. Frank's coming.
So?
That's Barb's ex. He dumped her before she met Dave.
Frank come?
Yep. Frank come.
He used to heckle me when I did the beatbox routine.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go outside and smoke. I want to die.
What?
I said, yeah, hate that guy.
Interior Flappers. Dave bar. Delilah, Barb, and Dimby are in the bar. Frank walks in the door. He's cocky, and he would be a good-looking guy if it wasn't for his mullet and beer gut.
Hey, Barb. Here's Frank to save the day.
Barb gets up to greet him. Frank leans in and gives Barb an uncomfortably friendly hug, then lets go of her. Looks her up and down. He's a creep.
Thanks for coming, Frank.
Anything for the one that got away.
Frank moves closer to her again as she backs off.
All right, let me show you what's going on.
Barb leads Frank to the bathroom. Interior Flapper's bathroom. Barb's outside the stall. Frank's inside. He opens the door and walks out.
All right, here's the deal. It's really bad. Whoever used this took a massive dump. But I can fix it to make it look like the citywide problem wasn't caused here.
Oh God, Frank. Thank you so much.
But I want something in return.
We'll pay you double your rate.
No, Barb. I want one more night with you.
Frank, I can't. I'm a married woman. I love Dave.
Love's got nothing to do with it.
Frank makes a move on her and she slaps him across the face. He's stunned but shakes it off.
Listen, do you want me to save the club or not?
Right then, Dave comes bursting in.
You get the hell out of here, Frank. We don't need or want your help.
Frank shrugs.
Fine. Dig your own graves.
Frank leaves.
Wait, no. Wait, don't leave. We need him.
Barb runs after him, but he's gone. Dave is behind her.
You idiot. Now what are we going to do?
We don't need that asshole's help.
Yes, we do. Now we're totally screwed because you're jealous.
Jealous of that trailer trash?
Barb looks hurt.
Not everyone who comes from a trailer is trash, Dave.
No, but they can all clog a toilet.
Well, maybe we could... Never mind.
We could what?
I said never mind.
No, say it. Can't just flush this down the toilet either.
I was going to say maybe we could afford to get the pipes fixed if you were a better businessman. Or comedian.
Fine.
Dave, I didn't mean that.
Hip-hop music starts playing out of nowhere. Dimby's turned on his iPod. He starts doing terror breakdancing while trying to beatbox. He's out of breath.
If your mother only knew. Look, Dave. See, I incorporated dancing into my act now.
Fuck off, Dimby. You're never going to be the booker.
Dave storms. Dimby looks sad. Delilah tries to sneak out.
Where the fuck are you going?
To smoke a cigarette?
Go clean the bar.
Delilah looks sad. Barb walks out. Interior Flapper's Yoo-hoo room. Barb's sitting in the dark. She's been crying. She grabs a pack of smokes, but accidentally turns on the laptop. It starts playing some of Dave's stand-up.
My wife, let me tell you, she is white trash.
Barb starts to chuckle a little bit.
She is so dumb. Sometimes I want to get in my car in the garage and, you know, but folks, that's real love. Am I right?
Barb laughs
People?
some more. She wipes a tear off her face. Dave's stand-up is reminding her why she first fell in love with the old lug in the first place. She keeps watching and laughing. The camera pans out, and we now see that Dave has been watching from the door. He walks in.
Hey, you.
Dave. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
No, I'm sorry. What I said.
But the entire city, Dave. I clogged the entire city.
That's just because you're one hell of a woman.
Dave grabs her, and they have a passionate kiss. They're about to have sex in the Yoo-hoo room, but Dave stops.
Wait. There's nothing I want to do more than make love to you right now, but I have to find Dimby and apologize. I was too harsh on him.
But what are we going to do about everything?
That can wait. First, I have to find that poor guy. Flappers, his family.
The camera pans out, and Dimby's been hiding behind a table watching Barb and Dave. A single tear rolls down his face. Dave walks out of the Yoo-hoo room.
Sir, do you own this club?
Dave takes a deep breath. He knew it would come to this.
Yes.
Sir, we are from the city of Burbank, and we believe that your club is responsible for the worst plumbing disaster in the history of the state of California.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've heard about that on the news.
Have you been in that bathroom, sir? Can you explain yourself? Do you have any explanation for this?
A voice billows from behind him.
I can.
Dimby steps into frame.
Who are you?
I'm Dimby Jones, and I clogged that toilet. It was me.
Dimby points to the bathroom.
Sir, are you taking responsibility for clogging the entire city of Burbank?
Yes, it was me.
Who are you? Do you work here at Flappers?
Dimby takes a long, dramatic pause. He looks at Dave, then at Barb, who's watching from the Yoo-hoo room. Josh and Jose have also entered and are watching. Delilah's doing heroin behind a pillar in the parking lot.
No, I don't. I used to. Not anymore. Those were the best years of my life. And they even told me not to use the bathroom. It's not this club's fault. None of it. I'm the one you're looking for.
One of the men grabs Dimby.
All right, you come with us.
The men start leading Dimby out the door.
Wait, Dimby.
They stop. Dimby looks back. Dave doesn't know what to say.
It's okay, Dave. I got this.
Dimby starts beatboxing as they take him away. Barb and Dave hold each other and walk Dimby
If you might
out of their
only
lives
know.
into an unknown fate.
Dimby's taken the fall for everything.
It looks like it.
Oh, Dimby. You know, one time a comic asked if he could host an open mic, and Dimby asked him if he could bring 5 people.
Oh, Dimby.
What about the guy you murdered?
That is weird. They didn't even ask about that.
All of a sudden, the phone rings. Josh picks it up.
Hello?
Barb and Dave look over. Josh looks over at them with intensity, like he's received the most important news of his life.
What is it?
Josh puts the phone down.
That was Jeff Garland. That was Jeff Garland.
Barb and Dave seem excited.
He said he can probably make it to the 2020 Burbank Comedy Festival.
Ah!
Oh, woo! Ah.
Hallelujah.
Ah, we are back, baby.
Nothing can stop Flappers. Nothing.
Delilah comes in. Her nose is bleeding.
What'd I miss?
Dave sees her nose bleeding. He laughs.
Yeah, just looks like another day in Flapperdice.
He hugs Barb. End credits. Dave stops him from walking out the door.
Wait, you can't do that. That'll destroy our business. Look, we're a small club. We can't be known as a comedy club that clogged Burbank.
Your wife should have thought about that before she did what she did.